Hello, World Wide Web. Welcome back to the Hangin With Web Show. I'm GW Pomichter. Thanks for logging on and tuning in. If you haven't done it yet, go on down and hit subscribe for us so you can come back over and over again, see some amazing artists, authors, filmmakers, creators of all kind coming to you. We are at the ICCon3, the Independent Creators Connection, hosted by Terrence Baker here at the Space Coast Convention Center, and we're hanging with Adriana Estrada, an author, the writer of Denver Rescues Hope and The Taxi.
Correct.
Thank you for hanging with us, Adriana.
Thank you for inviting me.
Awesome. Well, let's start. What do we have on top here? Let's start talking about that.
Yeah, well, my first recent book I published, my second, I'm sorry, is Denver Rescues Hope. It's a children's book.
Okay.
I was inspired to write this book. My cat, Denver, that I had as a child. This is actually him. My brother and I grew up together.
Very cool.
And we used to play with him, and he was a very special cat. If you didn't like a cat, Denver was the cat that you would love.
If you don't like cats, Denver's the cat for you.
Yes. Because he would be the type, he would open doors, put his paw underneath the door, somehow open it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It's a pretty self-sustaining cat.
Yeah.
Not a lot of care going on there. And just your relationship with Denver resonated with you, so you decided to share it with the world, huh?
Exactly. And then I mixed it in since my parents had cancer twice at the same time. I know cancer is a big thing that, takes a lot of people's families,
Yes, ma'am.
different ways they get it. So I included that with the story because he also passed away to leukemia. Yeah, so that inspired me. So basically, Denver, he was going to rescue his friend Hope. She gets cancer, and then he meets an angel, and he makes a deal with the angel, and in the end, everything's happy.
A lot of fun.
Yes.
Denver Rescues Hope. Awesome. Notice it's not Hope Rescues Denver. This time the cat's doing the rescuing.
Yeah.
That doesn't happen to you at home. Your cat just walks by and goes, yeah, okay, whatever. Anyway, but it does happen here. So now your next book is The Taxi.
Correct.
Now this looks a little more grown up.
It is grown up. It's a horror or thriller. That's my first love of writing, horror thrillers, but I write everything. Basically, The Taxi, the cover, my brother Jake Estrada, he did this cover.
Okay.
My father, who passed 11 years ago, he was the model for a lot of his artwork, so he used him for the cover. Basically, this is a cursed taxi.
A cursed taxi.
Correct. And the driver.
Anybody's ever been to a big city, New York, LA, all taxis are cursed.
Yeah, they're scary sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes they can be pretty scary. Okay, well, tell us, what was the big difference for you? What was the big leap for you between writing a children's book and then writing what you love, your horror book?
So basically, I just think about, my audience. Who am I writing to? What can they handle? What can they understand, comprehend? What are their interests and stuff like that? Yeah, because I write poetry, I write essays, I write all kinds of things.
Writers write. You have to write.
Yeah.
So how are readers responding to these?
They're enjoying the stories. When they read the story, they said, don't read at night, The Taxi. Read it during the sun is out,
Also, don't ride in them at night sometimes.
Yeah.
Just saying. It's a very scary ride. And how about Denver? How are the kids loving it?
They're loving it. Even adults that I know have read it. They enjoy reading it by themselves with their children.
Wow.
Also, if you look inside, there's like black and white.
Yeah, no, you got illustrations.
So
children can kind of look at the pictures.
They're coloring the children.
And it's cats. So this is the episode where we get 1 million views. We have cats. Finally, we have cats on the Hangin With Web Show. All right, well, we're going to put links down below and let people know where they can find your books and where they can find you online, Facebook. They're going to stalk you. It's going to be amazing.
That's good. I like that.
Yeah. And now we're going to move on to the fun part of the show.
Okay.
Okay, what we do is we troll the internet horribly, looking for the weirdest things people ask each other, looking for the weirdest questions, just the most fun ways to get inside of a friend's head and say, hey, what are you thinking? And so I'm going to look up there in just a minute after they sort out my cards, which they don't have ready for me. So I'm pretty much, shooting. Right now we're just going to talk about the weather.
Okay.
It's sunny Florida, so it's really nice.
Very
It's really good. So I'll tell you what, though. Let's kind of get to know you a little bit right from when you were a kid. You have a children's book here.
Yeah.
What did you like to read as a kid?
Well, as a child, I did like to read Goosebumps.
Goosebumps.
And I still do to this day with my child.
There you go.
Yeah.
See, sometimes reading time, guys, is for us. We want to read that book too. What did you want to be when you grew up?
A writer.
A writer, always.
Yeah,
Just always wanted to be a writer.
Yeah,
you didn't go through that fireman phase, huh?
No,
always wanted to be a writer.
I was like 9 years old. I enjoyed writing. My teacher, fourth grade teacher, Miss Dunkins, saw that I was writing. She read it, said, "This is good," and she published me in the school newspaper at elementary school. And she said, "Go for it.
Very good, very good." Well, I don't know where they get these other questions. I think maybe they're looking at the Mad TV website or something. I don't know. But okay, getting inside your head with some clickbait. A squirrel scampers down the street to sit next to you on the grass carrying a crayon. What does he want to draw?
Probably wants to draw a profile picture of me.
Oh, shit. Yeah, you're going to get one of those nice, See, internet, take that and run. Squirrel memes and GIFs and videos. That's we need squirrels drawing pictures, selfies, drawing selfies. What is the last thing that you yourself took a picture of?
I took one of my brother and my mother.
Very cool, very cool. Now, your brother just got back from a long vacation.
Yeah.
Did you go down the
No, he was telling us. We went somewhere else, actually.
Oh, really? Where'd you guys go?
We went to Miami.
You went down south.
Yeah.
We went up north.
Yeah, we went to the Coral Castle.
It's June in Florida. I think he went the right direction.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, we weren't sweating. Yeah, we had our umbrellas, even though it wasn't raining, but we kept the sun out.
Storytellers like all kinds of stories. So what do you like to watch on TV or in the movies?
Well, I like the Fear the Walking Dead.
Awesome.
I watch The Sun. Anything with action that will keep me awake.
Great. So, the things that make us happy say a lot about us to our readers and let our fans know a little bit about us. So, what is the very best thing that happened to you this week?
This week? Spending time with my mother, my daughter. When we went to Miami, going to the pool, we went swimming and stuff like that.
Nice, little family time on a vacation always helps out. Where are you going to be next? Where are you going to be? You going to be signing or going to any special events coming up with the books? Yeah,
I'll be going to more events. If they invite me to another Comic-Con, I'll come.
Awesome, awesome. Convention planners, Adriana's waiting. Call. All right, we got to wrap it up. See how fast that goes? It goes really, really quick. As we wrap it up, we want to say a special thanks to our friends at Something Unique Magazine, Space Coast Comics, Wordfire Press, Famous Faces and Funnies, our new friend over at Off the Chain Radio with Yvonne Mason. I'm GW Pomichter. We are at ICCCon3, hosted by the Independent Creators Connection and Terrence Baker. And we've been hanging with Adriana Estrada, the author of Denver Rescues Hope and The Taxi. Don't get them mixed up, folks. Denver Rescues Hope, that's for the kids. The Taxi, you read that on your own. That's a little bit gonna stay with you a little bit. So, guys, remember out there on the World Wide Web, subscribe, log on, tune in, and see who we're hanging with next.